I'm Tulip Gajera from Gajera International School, Katargam, and she is my friend Dia Kotia. We are from class 9, and today we are here for an informative and wonderful talk show.
Friends, our land, our home, our future. Let's save this and walk towards securing our future. Today we have arranged a talk show about combat desertification and drought. This day is observed every year on 17th June in order to spread awareness among the people to cultivate a sense of cooperation required to combat desertification and the effect of the drought.
In the early 90s, United Nations General Assembly passed a resolution to celebrate this day every year. Since then, every year, United Nations, NGOs, and many countries have been organizing events to spread awareness of combat desertification and drought.
Friends, to know about this topic, we have with us an eminent guest, Dr. Pooja Desai, who is by profession a gynaecologist and obstetrician for last 15 years. She had been serving as a consultant in many well-known hospitals of Surat. She is volunteer with Isha Foundation. So, on this occasion, we welcome you on behalf of Gajera family.
So, ma'am, with your kind permission, can we proceed further?
Yes, please.
Thank you, ma'am. So, what's the importance of the day?
Importance of the desertification means when the land whose productivity is decreased, and when it decreases, obviously the food production decreases, and it impacts almost all life. So when we say that today 17th June is celebrated as the day to combat the desertification, means we have to create awareness among the people that our soil is getting degraded and we need to do something about it today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, could you explain what is desertification and drought?
Drought is when there is prolonged periods of dry in the natural climate cycles, which leads to water shortage. When there is water shortage, obviously desertifications, the degradation process of the soil starts. It means when the moisture and the organic content includes the microbial life that makes the entire ecosystem of the soil. When it starts depleting, the fertile soil will start getting degraded into infertile land, and eventually it will get converted into sand or desert, as we say.
That's great to know, ma'am.
So, ma'am, could you please tell us the causes and the reasons of desertification and drought?
A main reason is the deforestation, and the green cover is decreasing worldwide. According to the UNCCD, that is United Nations Convention for Combat Desertification, by 2050 we will have less 40% less food worldwide, and for by UN in India, around 62% of Indian agricultural land, there is already degradation of soil, and their organic content is less than 0.5 percentage, which should be more than 3% to have good quality of food.
That's absolutely true.
Ma'am, can you explain what impact of it on climate and mankind?
When desertification, it is very obvious. When our fertile soil gets converted into sand or desert, we won't be able to grow any food, and if there is no food, no life, because every life depends on food and water, because sand cannot hold water. If the soil is fertile, that means its organic content is more than 3%, it will hold water, so we'll have water, drinking water for the future. In case in India, as I said, that the percentage of fertile organic content is less than 0.5%, means it is not able to hold water also. So in future we will have both, not just food shortage but water shortage too.
Oh, it's really an eye opener.
Ma'am, then what are the preventions for desertification and drought?
Since I said the major cause is the deforestation and green cover, which is decreasing, the best way is to increase the green cover and forestation of across the globe.
Ma'am, can you suggest what kind of effort do a student need to put in order to protect their Mother Earth?
For students, awareness is the main thing, because since we know you are the future generation and your soil, your food we are eating right now, although it is not up to the mark because of the organic content is decreasing. So what you can do is you can raise awareness among your friends. You talk about soil. The entire soil is a particular ecosystem. You can study, you can talk among your friends, you can have projects or art and craft projects among the schools. You can have an inter-school competition where you can display about soil and its degradation. You can do science experiments. Science experiment inter-school competition can happen. You can talk to your parents that you need to raise aware. Your parents need to, parents and teachers need to get included into the awareness campaign, so that because they have, it's like this, that as we are living in a democratic country, we have a voice and a vote. Because you are students, you don't have a right to vote.
Yes.
So you have a voice. You can raise your voice, and you can raise your voice to a pitch where your parents also hear, so that your parents can use their vote to make it a point that what your and their concern is reaching to the government, so that government can make policy changes for long term effects to change the picture and to prevent further degradation.
Surely we'll do that.
With your experience and work of your foundation, what would you suggest to our viewers?
Isha Foundation was founded by Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev, and he has started the Save Soil Movement awareness campaign. So in this, what we are trying to do is we are trying to raise awareness in general public that our soil is getting degraded and we need to do something about it, because today is the time. If we act now, we can change this scenario. If we act after 50 years or after the soil has already degraded, completely degraded, it will take around 50 to 100 years to change the entire scenario. So this is the time to act. And by this awareness campaign, what we are trying to we are trying to influence the people that this is the major concern for the climate change, and we are trying to put our point across to the governments of various countries that this is our concern and you need to do something about it, because not just our future, the entire future generations will also get affected.
With your experience and work of your foundation, what would you like to suggest our viewers?
Isha Foundation was founded by Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev, and he has been working with the environment since 1998. His first project was Project Green Hands, and since then it has been in several stages. Around 2017, another project, Rally for Rivers, was launched by Sadhguru, where we gathered support from general public all over India to support this policy change regarding the river revitalization. And due to that project, 1,25,000 farmers have already been benefited, and around 300 to 800% of their income has increased since 2017. For this Save Soil movement, which started on 21st of March, Sadhguru had gathered a support of around 3.5 billion people across the world and support from around 193 countries across the globe, for which he has started the lone motorcycle journey of around 30,000 kilometers, which started on 21st of March in UK, and it will culminate on 21st of June this year in Coimbatore. So what he is trying to do is he is trying to gather support from various nations, the governments of various nations and of public, to make a long-term policy changes in their own area, so that this soil desertification first of all it stops, and then we can turn the entire scenario around towards our benefit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am. This session was really informative and eye-opener for us.
Thank you.
At the end, I would say let's all remember to save water without a doubt. Let's keep dry land working. Happy World Day to combat desertification and drought. Thank you all.